courtesy of our friend Brian Lord. Our first time playing on it, and I'm stoked because it's different. I really like it. I really like it a lot. We're gonna have to get a matching.
You're not gonna miss our forest world.
The forest is coming back because it's what we do well. But we're gonna get another set of these so we can make like the whole big table look like this. This is double-sided too. If you flip it over, there's a cityscape underneath.
We have another city piece too.
We do another cities piece, so we are one shy of the whole table on the city stuff, but it would match up. But here we are. I love the new texture, and I love the new table, and I love to be here. But we're not playing 40K at the moment. We might play 40K in a little bit, but we're gonna play some Warsurge today because we want to.
I'd love to.
It's going to function today. This is a small point game. This is 100 points, and it's going to play like Tyranids. My squad, every single man is his own unit, and they will move that way. The Eldar have brought 5 units, and so I'll get more movement as we go. But this is a Warsurge game. Here is the mission. We are going to do the old school Winter's SEO mission, which is one of my favorite missions ever. And we're going to roll a dice. Could you roll a dice for me, please? They're all in the bags. Unless you want to roll that one. There are 2 objectives on the field. Sir, that is your objective. This is my objective. Roll a dice.
Oh.
I got a 2.
But I got a 1.
All right, so I'm going to place the first objective. And being me, you know I got to go dead center. Bam. There's an objective on the table.
I want to go right here. Really bad.
9 inches away. And 6 inches away from the table edge. So clearly the pipeline is important. Now we're going to find out what the objectives are worth on turn 4 of a 5-turn game. So we're going to mark turn 4 is when we'll know.
It's turn 1.
It's turn 1. And then on turn 4, we're going to roll a dice. And each one is worth D3. Because D6 is way too big of a swing. Each one is worth D3 at the end. So we want to fight for these objectives. Now, are we 1-2 is Dawn of War, 3-4 is Hammer and Anvil, 5-6 is Corners. Hammer and Anvil. And now let's roll to find out who the turn master is. I got a 5, you got a 5. Let's do that again. I got a 6.
I got a 2.
Well, I'm the turn master then, and I will place the first.
Well, I am the gatekeeper.
Which side do I want? I clearly want this side because that has the weight of the objectives. And then, how big is this table? The forces has been deployed in our Warsurge game. Every Marine is his own unit, and they're lined up on the go line. Close combat, flamer, combat, bolter. On this objective, bolter, and then that man on the far edge. And then for the Eldar, cheeky Eldar. The Rangers on the rock, Guardians behind the rock, Dire Avengers, this one Banshee. Tell me about her. Tell me what makes. Is she just a Banshee?
She's she's the XR girl. She is just a Banshee, but she's got an Executioner and a Shuriken.
Cool. And then I got a Hawk.
With a Hawk's tail.
With a Hawk's tail. So we are now in the movement phase. I am the turn master. I've moved first, and you know what I really want? A relic of the past, the Iwi Ghost Stick. It's my turn to move, and we go round robin. Is at an end, and oh wait, I got one more guy to move. It's you. Are talking back there. Now the movement phase is at an end, and everybody either took a little cover or moved slightly forward. Most of the Marines ducked into some kind of cover, except for these men. We'll call them the forward force. This Hawk's getting bold. Does he have any kind of redeployment shenanigans?
We're gonna find out. I'm sure he does.
All right. Dire
He
Avengers.
has a vanish rule.
I'm sure that's something. Guardians, Rangers. If we were real Warsurge players, we would have shared our list with each other before the game, but we're just going because we want to play. Now, it is the attack phase, and I am still the turn master, so I get to pick the first attack, but I'm fairly certain most of my units are out of range. This man fires his pistol and clips just the tip top of that dude's helmet, but can't actually hurt him. I don't have anything in range. The attack phase is yours, sir.
Well, I'm gonna shoot.
I bet you you're going to shoot a bunch.
I'm gonna shoot a lot. These guys, these Dire Avengers, have range 18.
Are their weapons battle or assault?
Their weapons are. Assault.
Assault, so they are unhindered.
So the Ranger long rifles. Let's start with them.
Ranger long rifles, where you going?
We can't see the guy with the flamer, but we can see the guy with the pistol.
This guy here on the
Yeah,
edge?
the revolvers.
Oh, Brother Sundance.
So we want. Good name. So we want threes.
Hit just once. I am toughness, I am defense 4.
And I am.
Power.
4. So I wound.
So a Space Marine has an armor of 3. I'm in no cover. I need a 3. I do not get it. I take a wound. Brother Sundance, bleeding. But that's not what we were scared of. I'm fairly certain the Guardians aren't going to get anything.
No.
But these Dire Avengers got something.
Yeah. They've got the guy with the sword in the air.
This guy here?
Yeah.
Oh, no, all 3 of them?
Except for the guy closest to the rock.
All right, so I got 2 Dire Avengers can see this man.
So that's good. Accuracy 3.
They've hit every time.
4.
Strength 4, or toughness 4. So those are 4 wounds.
But I didn't get any of the piercings. So.
Do you have penetrate on that gun?
No, just piercing. Hit 1.
So we haven't played a lot of Warsurge, but if I were you, I would totally rewrite my Dire Avengers and give them penetrate 2, so they're just AP 2 all the time. But we're gonna save those on 3s. But we got 1 wound on this guy. So I have Marines getting hurt everywhere. How much more shooting do you have?
The Hawk's got shots.
How long is his gun?
24.
Ooh. You are just out for the guy with the sword in the air. But you can get both of these
The
guys.
guy behind the building.
The bolter or the chainsword?
The bolter.
All right, here we go. Super Hawk.
3.
Hits twice. Now the attack roll versus damage, or pardon me, toughness 4.
I'm power 5.
Oh, gonna wound on 3s. Pardon me, yeah. Oh no! So to vanish, you roll a dice, and on a 4 up, you get to vanish. You get to vanish.
I'm vanished.
And vanish,
I enter reserves.
you get your GTFO.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pull him off the board. That is the end of the dash phase. Then in the deployment phase, the Hawk comes in. Even
You get
though
the first move, because you were the turn master.
I'm the turn master, we'll keep that. And I get the first move. Back to another movement phase. The double move is weird.
Yeah.
It's a weird mechanic. I want to try 1-page rules and see how they do it. moves on turn 2 are over. I am the turn master. I get the first shot. My flamer has a 4-inch range, and then I put the template down. But I don't even think it, well, funny. Oh, that's funny. Now I gotta look. So because of the way Warsurge works is, it's cheeky. I get 4 inches on my flamer because I decided I did. And then I get to put the template down. And so it doesn't matter in this instance because it's going to be 3 guys either way. But like if you had more range, you could start over here and get the whole squad. And that's, I feel a little cheeky about it, but anyway, but we're still only getting 3 guys. But the flamer is the first to fire. It's hit 3 times already. And it is power 4. You are defense 3. I have put 1 wound on your Dire Avenger squad. Pardon me, Guardian squad, and they are clearly behind the cover.
I'm behind the cover.
So we did that wrong. It still wounds because it was a 5. But because you're behind the pipe, you should have been defense 4, not 3. And then I would have wounded you on 4s. So you still just get your regular save.
Guardians have just a 5-up armor save.
5-up armor save on a Guardian. He makes it. He is fine. It's your turn to attack, sir. And I've left my flamer, the only expensive guy in my army. I guess he's not so expensive, but he's up front.
Dire Avengers are going to shoot at him.
All 3 Dire Avengers into the flamer?
Yes.
3 Dire Avengers into the flamer. Looks like you've hit just twice?
2 times.
Ooh, your weapon is strength 4.
Don't wound at all.
Oh, well, that's good news for me. Now it is my turn to shoot. I'm going to take this guy here with the bolter. I'm going to shoot up at that hawk. I hit it on 3s. I've hit twice. I'm going to wound him. My strength, my power versus your defense, language. I've put 1 wound on the hawk at his regular save.
A 4.
He is just fine. It is your turn to shoot, sir.
Well, I guess my Guardians are going to shoot.
And who are they going into? The wounded man or the flamer? Or both?
The wounded man.
You can go guy by guy if you want to.
And go guy by guy?
Well, you have to declare now because they're a unit, but you can split your fire all over the place.
The first 2 guys on the guy with 1 wound. And then we'll go with the next 3 on the guy with flame.
Word.
Nothing.
Nothing. We're blessed. On the guy with the flamer.
There's 2.
Those 6s.
Piercing hit 1 and 1 regular wound.
Tell me what piercing hit does.
It's just -1 to your armor, I think.
All right, let's go with that regular wound. I want a 3. I make that.
3 attack dice. There was no armor saves.
No armor save on the piercing hits. Uh-oh. I don't have an Aegis save on this guy. Oh, was that on the flamer?
Yeah.
That was the second set of rolls. It was the first guy with. So just like that, my flamer, who I was the most excited about because he has a template, he's dead. He's just Dire Avengers, even in Warsurge, being Dire Avengers. Oh, those are the Guardians.
Yeah. Dire Avengers with.
Dire Avengers with, well, whatever, you have first blood. Oh, wait. We turn him on his side because it all happens in the same step, but he's already fired, so it's not going to matter. Now it's my turn to pick. I'm going to pick this guy here, shooting up at that hawk. He's hit twice. He's put 1 wound on your hawk at your regular save. And the hawk is, again, just fine. Rangers?
We're going to shoot the guy with the 1 wound.
Uh-oh.
And with unbelievably
Wow. Oh, pistol shots.
And with unbelievably hard.
This guy over here with the bolter in the corner, he is only going to get 1 shot on the hawk. Only 1. And he misses. He misses. This hawk has been shot at by 3 different Marines with bolters. I'll get 1 more shot at him with this pistol, and then this pistol here, but that'll be the end of my shooting.
Well, that's no good, huh?
But this hawk has been shot at 3 different times, and he is fine.
Let's shoot back at some guys.
Who are you shooting at?
We're going to shoot the guy with the 1 wound.
1 wound here.
And we hit him every time.
Of course you do.
We're power 5.
I am toughness, pardon me, defense 4.
So that's 3. And I think that 6 does something.
Is it a piercing hit? If it is, I just die.
Does not have any perks. It's just what it is. It's just power 5.
But there's 3 wounds there.
Yeah.
All right, this man here needs to live on 3s. He doesn't, he dies.
Yeah.
However, because Warsurge all happens, the turn is simultaneous. So even though he is dead, he hasn't fired yet. Is your shooting done?
It is.
So this man, right before this guy popped his head off, he got 1 pistol shot into those Avengers, and he hit them.
Not my Guardians.
And he wounded them.
And they only get a 5.
So he managed to.
Oh, not that guy though. That guy's pretty.
Those guys shot already, right?
Yeah.
And then I have 1 more pistol shot on the field. It's this guy here, up at the Hawk. He hits. He fails to wound on that too, though. So now you take a mastery test to vanish, and he GTFOs. And all of a sudden, he's just worth his points, isn't it? How do you like him?
He's great.
See, end of our turn, we have to shag our dead. This man is dead. This man is dead. The Dire Avengers, pardon me, the Guardians have center field. This guy all of a sudden lost his posse. The rest of my force is back here. I got to tell you, I was confident in the beginning, but
We have to dash.
you're right. I keep forgetting about the dash phase. I'm still the turn master. I dash first. That's going to be the end of the turn 2 dash phase. The Space Marines are playing very conservative because there's a lot of Deca out there, and my list isn't so shooty, and the Eldar list is totally shooty. We move into turn 3 of our 5-turn game.
I'm the turn master. I got a 5.
You got a 5?
Yes.
I got a 1. The Eldar are the turn master.
I'm the turn master.
And it is the deployment step.
Now you are the gatekeeper.
No, I'm always the key master. I'm sorry. Where's that swooping honk? This boss swooping honk is doing
Oh, he's
work.
coming in.
How you like the vanish perk?
Outside your deployment zone?
Just like that. I'm gonna land on your head, Buster. None of this 9 inches away horse shit.
Yeah, that was awesome. You want to scatter die? You want to argue about scatter dying yet?
Does the vanish perk require it? The hawk has landed. That's the deployment step. Now we move, and you are the turn master. You get the first move. The movement phase has ended. The Rangers have stayed in their perch. Why would they move? The Dire Avengers have crossed the barricade. They're like, this is mine now. Brother Sundance has risen up and based the swooping hawk. We don't know if he can vanish out yet. We'll find out when we check in a minute. This guy tucked into the corner. The Exarch moved in and caught my man with the bolter, who was a little bit too close to her. And then this man came in to back him up. He rounded the corner, wants to get shots off. He's come out into midfield. In the dash step, he will engage the Guardians if he's still alive when we get there. Now, we are in the turn 2 attack phase, and the Eldar are the turn masters.
I want to attack, chop attacks, and 1 shoot attack.
All right, here's the Banshee. Now, tell me how she's splitting her attacks up.
They're all going on a guy without the bolter.
Yeah, that's the smart decision.
Accuracy 3.
She's hit twice.
The white dice is power 4.
So wound on a 4.
And the gold dice is also power 4, penetrate 3, devastate 1.
That's a gnarly weapon.
But it doesn't.
But
So
the
take one.
pistol does.
Yep.
I have an armor save, though, that I make. Now, it is my turn to attack, and I will take this Marine here in with the Hawk, because this Hawk has ended up being trouble. Who would have thought that one swooping Hawk could be so much trouble? So the Chainsword will give me 2 attacks. The Bolt Pistol will give me 1. We're going into the Hawk on the Space Marine 3s. And then you are a Hawk, so I want 3s again. Ooh, the Orc dice say yes. There are 2 wounds on your Hawk at your regular saves.
All right.
Does he have an Aegis save too? Don't forget you get both.
No, he doesn't.
All right.
So I want force.
He takes a wound, takes 2 wounds. So we think that this guy is probably quite possibly dead.
He's probably dead.
But he will still get to shoot.
Hawks have 1 HP.
So he did a really good job. He is on his side now as a casualty. God, those are hot models. I can't believe those are 30 years old. They stand up so well. But he will still get to shoot.
Yeah.
But it is your turn to choose to shoot now. Who do you choose?
The Guardians?
The Guardians are a good choice. Who are they going into?
They're all going to go into that guy right in front of them.
That's a smart choice. They've hit a bunch of the times. 5 times.
Not 1 wound though.
That's because they're Guardians. We're going to take this guy here with the bolter into the Guardians. He's hit twice. He's wounded just once on the Guardians. Their save.
Dead.
But he goes down on his side. Your turn to pick somebody.
The Dire Avengers?
Yeah, where they going? I bet you they could probably get that guy you just shot at. Let's see. Yeah, I don't have any problem with that. Because you see where you're going through the boxes? You're only going over the corner of the bottom row. You don't touch that one at all. Dire Avengers into dude. Oh, they hit him every time. 4s and looking for 6s.
Not 1.
You're kidding me. Luck is so weird. Luck is so weird. All right.
I'm not kidding. Like, look at that. Not 1.
I don't know what to say about it. This guy here with the pistol in front of the Guardians. He hits. He fails to wound. It's up to the Rangers now.
Yeah, that guy who's all the way down there on the objective. Way down there. Way down there.
Oh, you got him dead to rights, don't you? Hit twice. Fail to wound. The dice hand swings. This man with the bolt gun into the Guardians. He's hit just once. But he has wounded a Guardian.
He's wounded?
We have 1 wound on a Guardian.
Whoa.
Regular save.
Not McCall Guardians.
The Guardian has taken a wound.
He's dead.
We have lost a Guardian. He gets turned to his side. My last people here. Space Marine into the bolter. Misses entirely. Chainsword and pistol into the Exarch. Only hits her once. 1 wound on your Banshee. And she takes a wound.
No, she's dead.
She only has 1 wound?
Apparently. Allison's fragile.
No, you gotta rewrite some of that stuff. So now we go into the dash phase. We shag our dead. We go into the dash phase, and we're about to find out what objectives are worth. But now, let's dash. You are the turn master. This is looking good for me. That's looking good for you. This might come down to a die roll. But that is the dash step.
Yeah.
We go into turn 4.
Yes.
Do you want to find out what the objectives are worth before or after we find out who the turn master is?
After.
After. Who's the turn master?
I got a 2.
I got a 4. I am the turn master. What are the objectives worth? D3 over here. You want to do it?
Go for it.
My objective is only worth 1 point.
Mine's only worth 1.
So somebody's got to take the other guy's objective.
Yeah.
That is the utmost importance. So we go into the turn 4 movement phase, and I am the turn master. I need to take this objective. I need that objective. I am the turn master. I get to attack first. I'm going to start with this guy here into the Dire Avengers. He's got a bolter. He's hit twice. He's wounded twice.
I lose 2 Dire Avengers.
Just like that. But they go on their side because they still get to fight back.
Oh, yeah.
They will get to shoot again. And this guy is still on his feet, defiantly holding the objective. But it's your turn to pick.
The Rangers.
Who are they
And
shooting?
that guy with the chainsword. They missed twice. And don't wound.
Even in Warsurge, this unit is the swingiest unit in the world. Down here, that man with a bolter will get 1 shot at the final Dire Avenger. He misses.
The Guardians?
Guardians, are their weapons assault?
Yeah.
Then they don't care. They have hit 4 times.
Wounded twice.
Wounded twice. Space Marines! Oh, I took a wound. This man's pistol in the final Dire Avenger misses.
The Dire Avengers.
Here we go. There's 3 of them still because those 2 dead guys still get to fire.
That guy right in front of him.
Ooh, they've hit 3 times. And that 6 just out and out kills them. Bam! The Dire Avengers are like, it's my objective. This man way down here, my last chance to kill a Dire Avenger. Way at the end on the other side of the objective, gets 1 shot. And he hits, gets 1 shot chance, and he wounds. And then this man here with a bolt pistol shooting into combat. He hits, fails to wound. And is that everybody who's fought?
Yep.
So now we dash.
Not dash.
You're not dashing anywhere. That is the end of the turn 4 dash phase. Going into turn 5, there are 5 Eldar left on the board. It's going to be hard for them to recover the objectives.
I asked.
Take that.
Uncle Farsi, you're so nice to the kids.
You get to deal with caffeine teenagers. Not
She's a
me.
junkie, and she's giving me problems.
I'm not.
Who's the turn master?
Welcome to the club. I got a 5.
I got a 2. It's your turn in hand.
I'm gonna shoot that guy.
This is the move phase.
Well, I'm done moving.
I'm not going to move either. Who's going to shoot?
I'm shooting that guy.
Oh, no.
I wound him twice.
Wound him twice.
2 wounds.
Space. Oh, shoot. Space Marines. We're fine. I got this man in combat with the Guardians. 3s. 3s. There's 2 wounds on your Guardians.
They're both dead.
They're both dead.
But they'll shoot you back.
They will shoot me back.
And wound you once.
Wound me once. I'm a Space Marine. They kill him, though.
Good.
On the way out the door, they kill him. Do you want to call it here?
Yeah.
So the
I
game
I
is.
don't see me getting down there and.
I don't either. The game is over. The Space Marines win 2-0. What do you think? We got through a whole game of Warsurge without a lot of mistakes. I really like the rhythm of it. I like that once we finally got going, it went. And we had distractions with dogs and children and whatnot, but there's a rhythm to it. And I think when we get used to it, I like it. I like the diversity of it because like you come in here with your Eldar list and you got it straight off their roster, and I would do it different. Instead of the penetrating hits or the piercing hits on the Dire Avengers, I would just give them straight penetrate 2. They're always AP 2. And anyway, I liked it a lot.
Wound. All I could roll was 1s, 2s, and 3s.
Also, yeah, your dice hand was garbage, by the way. Your dice hand was absolute. But you know what? We'll play another game and your dice hand will swing back. I'm super excited because look we're on a new tabletop, new map. We played a new game. We had a good time doing it. I had a lot of fun doing this. Because I'm Space Marines.
It's a lot of movement. It's something that, like, coming from 40K was weird. Like, to move and then move again, like...
So, one-page rules is really popular, and I haven't played them. And one of the reasons I gravitate towards Warsurge, like the main reason is the freedom of list building, but also it's because it's not popular. It's not getting played a lot. I want to be giving them exposure where I don't feel like one-page rules needs my exposure. However, maybe one-page rules is doing so much better than Warsurge because it's just better. And maybe we'll try that one out sometime soon. I don't want to give up on Warsurge yet. I want you to play with your list and come back here and one-up me because you thought of something better. And then I'll have to do the same thing. And that's what I really like about it, is the freedom of list building, that you can change things every single game, even though you're playing with the same models every single game. But mostly I really just like the board, and I liked the small game. I also liked having each Space Marine be his own guy. I had a lot of fun with that.
Swooping Hogs.
Your Swooping Hawk did great. And he looked great. Anyway, anything else to say about Warsurge before I turn the phone off?
Always rob insured banks.
Always rob insured banks. Happy wargaming, everybody.